I probably won't get to record much today. We're headed for the mountain home or mountain something bed and breakfast for the night. It's supposed to be a washout all day with harder rains and wind coming. So anyway, had a real good night at the shelter. Annabelle, the Woodwright, was a very good host. She just gnawed all night. She didn't have no kind of issues with us invading her privacy. The mice wasn't bad, so slept real good. Covered up like in my little rain suit, well, my poncho, and just trucking along. Everybody that was at the shelter just about it is headed for the same place. So we just formed a single file line back through there, I guess. Alright, we'll see you here in a little bit. It's been a pretty good day today. Well, train wise. As far as rain, it's kind of quieting down just a hair bit. The wind's been up. It drives the rain through you like a coffee press. And I think I'm about as soaked as an old wet rat on it. So anyway, I ain't got dropped my pole. I ain't got about 4 more miles into town, and actually I think it's about 5, maybe 5, 4 or 5. But I'm gonna call it a day and hope that tomorrow ain't like this. But it's about 40. I think we checked back at the Gap, and it's about 43 degrees. You know, just one of them cold, wet, wind-driven rains. But I saw a deer back there. They're about, tell you what, the deer's about tame coming through the park here. There for a little bit, I was hiking with 2 other through hikers, and we was pulling down the blazes, making pretty good time. Ty, he's back coming up, and then we're just all working toward the same location. And there's another one of them little aluminum wrapped signs. Anyway, I don't know how much I'll record. I know my phone's it'll take me a month of Sundays to get the phone dried out from the little charging port. Gets damp and this and it won't let you charge. So anyway, I don't know how much more I'll do on the recording today, just because it's so rainy. But I'll talk at you later. Hey everybody, leaving up out of Front Royal today. Stayed at the Mountain Home bed and breakfast last night. Got dried off because I was miserable by the time I got in the camps, or into the bed and breakfast. Just soaked through. But his hospitable place, they served really good blueberry pancakes this morning, and it was a comfortable bed and a nice shower, so can't complain about that. Trying to make it to, it's gonna be about 23 miles today, which it's about 60 degrees out. Right now it's about 8:30. We started hiking about 7:30, and I've been trying to climb this hill, but anyway, it's not supposed to rain today, so we're trying to put in some more miles today, and then we're coming up on the roller coaster. So was hoping that, you know, if it's raining when we go through that, we can always bail out if we need to or something. I think there's a spot about halfway through or something like that. But just working our way over the mountain here. a beautiful morning. It rained all night, so everything's just needed the water. So I'm glad they got some rain. This is a nice area through here. It's been a pretty good walk this morning. We're not far out of Font Royal, just hiking across through here, but I'll tell you what, I don't get into much, I just kind of show the trail as I'm hiking and stuff, just because I think that's what people want to see. But I'll tell you what, I know the YouTube's, and I guess I'm probably bad to do this too, it's kind of, I know this trail is romanticized a lot, but it is hard. It is a hard trail. It's more mental than it is physical. Now I'm having a pretty good day and everything, but I'll tell you what, the being out can wear on you and everything, mentally and physically, when you push yourself and everything. Now, like I say, I've took enough days off and neuro stuff where I feel good. Now, there's some days when I get into shelter and everything, my ankles are screaming because I'm just, war slap out. But, or my feet's, bother me, but it ain't nothing no different than what anybody else experiences. I think everybody experiences a lot of the same stuff. It's just in different ways. But it is a hard trail. There's a lot of ups, a lot of downs, and you can walk all day long. Anybody in the world can walk all day long. But there's a lot of mental stuff to it too. Because, when you get to hurting, or if you get to, when you think about home and everything else, then it does wear on you. And it can, get you down. And, at those low points, that's when everything just kind of comes in on you now. Like I say, I'm trucking on. I'm not feeling low or anything like that. I just, you do have days like that. And I know yesterday, the one thing, and I know the thing, no rain, no pain, no main. I can hike in just about anything. But I'll tell you what, a cold, wind-driven rain, that's about the most miserable day, for me on anything. I hate cold rain, and I'll do whatever I can to keep from, having to hike a long distance in it. And I do dread, when we get on Fourth. We have been lucky with a cool, mild winter and a very cool spring startup. Because I'll go ahead and tell you, hot weather is another thing that gets you. I drink water like it's going out of style, and I know there's some longer water carries coming up, and I'm preparing myself for that. But it's not, I know in my videos a lot of times I'll wait till I get to the flat spots to film or something like that. It's just because, sometimes some hills are steeper than others, and it's hard to breathe and talk, and for me it's hard to walk in a rocky place too while I'm trying to film it. I'll fall or do something other, so I try to pick a place where it's kind of easy ground to be able to, film. So a lot of times when you're seeing that or something, it's just, I'm trying to do the best I can to keep myself safe, or where I can actually speak in a complete sentence without huffing for breath. Because I tell you what, a steep hill will get you down. But anyway, I know there's been a couple times I'll be climbing a hill and I'm like, my gosh, how much further does this thing go? It's like you get to one summit and then, but anyway, that's my rant. I try not to rant too much on here or anything, because I think, I love seeing, like, going through here, this green with the just winding trail. It's peaceful. You can hear the birds chirping and the dew on the trees. It's and the sun trying to break through the fog and everything. But anyway, I'll hush up. I'll talk at you on down the trail. Here's something different. Ray's rhino. Tree does kind of look like a rhinoceros, I guess. You probably can't see it there, but it looks like a hawk or something. Another. I saw him fly down. So we're right up underneath. I think it's Interstate 66 here. But anyway, he flew over on that branch. I don't know if it is or not. But it's kind of neat. Neat little bridge going across the creek here. Going up out of Tucker Lane. Another one of them rock walls. Right here. It's fell down there. Withstood a tree falling across it there. Goes way on up through there. Well, I'll tell you what, it's turned out to be a pretty good day. Going downhill now. I'm be at the shelter here in a couple miles, but sun finally worked through the fog and came out and started drying stuff up. Now tomorrow I think there's supposed to be some storms and rain in the forecast, and we'll see how far we can go. But right now it looks pretty good, so I'll take it. I'll tell you what, I am feeling the mileage though today, but after a good night's rest, I'll be limbered up and ready to go. Tomorrow we'll get on that roller coaster, I guess, and ride it for a while, and then probably make it into West Virginia about on Monday, or Harper's Ferry on Monday. I think we go across the border twice next, or something like that. Or around the line or something like that. I can't, without looking at the map, I'd hate to say for sure. But anyway, it's been a great day, a good day to be out, and we'll talk at you later. If there ain't nobody down here at the shelter, I'll shoot a picture of the shelter. It sounds like it's pretty nice. The 1-8 lunch at, and I was going to take a picture of it or video of it, but there's so many people there eating, I didn't bother with it. But man, it had a covered porch and it was nice. I think about 10, 12. You could have packed them in on the porch and everything else to sleep. But it was a nice shelter. So anyhow, I'll see you later. Right before the shelter here, here's another rock wall. It's been built. Goes all the way, long way up through there. Long ways down through there. Some time and effort's been put into that. Turn off for the Rod Hollow Shelter. Whiskey Holler Shelter, that's where I had lunch at. It's 9 miles back. Rod Hollow Shelter. It's got a picnic pavilion also here. And a double decker.